Yes, Jenn Tran's journey on The Bachelorette drew to a chaotic close weeks ago. But as disturbing information continues to come to light, Jenn's brother James Tran is again being lauded by the audience. The most recent finale of The Bachelorette will likely go down in reality TV history for a number of reasons, almost none of them good. To start, the morning after the finale, fans demanded the entire Bachelor franchise be held to account after watching the producers and Devin Strader break Jenn's heart anew on national television. While the finale is what it is, so to speak, Bachelorette fan outrage didn't coalesce in a vacuum, and it became increasingly more substantiated as time went on. Not content to let all the outrage peter out, Jenn's erstwhile fiancé, Devin, was so chagrined by reactions to the finale that he decided to dox Jenn via Instagram Reel before deleting the post. That wasn't even peak fan outrage. A few days ago, Reality Steve uncovered records of an arrest and a restraining order involving Devin, and fans angrily accused ABC of failing to protect their lead, Jenn. Once again, Devin chimed in, this time with a nebulous refutation of the claims. In response, an ex-friend called Devin a pathological liar. Incidentally, both of Jenn's final two suitors, Devin and Marcus Sjoberg, were the subjects of accusations concerning their past behavior, claims which came to light only after The Bachelorette was actively airing. In the immediate aftermath of the finale, one man involved with it, Jenn's older brother James, was praised for a whole host of reasons. As we previously observed, James Tran was relentlessly protective in the first 2 hours of The Bachelorette's finale, and he did not make any attempts to conceal that fact. Jenn's brother James Tran did his best to protect his younger sister from emotionally unavailable men, and up until a classic and brutal reality TV twist ending, it looked like Marcus was the less safe choice in that respect. In our final recap, we mentioned James' vigilance, and even apologized for initially deeming his concern excessive. In the first hour of the finale, Jenn's brother James seemed almost like a cop, grilling her suitors and repeatedly saying Jenn had a history of falling for emotionally unavailable men. In those scenes, it seemed like James was being overbearing and judgmental. We're sorry we thought that, James. The morning after it aired, James was commended as the only good guy on screen. Given his unvarnished concern for Jenn, you might expect James to have gone off after the finale, but instead of expressing anger, he issued a calm, measured statement via Instagram about the entire fiasco. The Bachelorette is no stranger to drama, but the most recent season starring Jenn Tran was filled with more twists, scandals, and heartbreak than fans had anticipated. While Jenn herself was the center of attention, the spotlight gradually shifted to an unexpected figure, her brother, James Tran. In the midst of emotional turmoil, betrayals, and shocking revelations, James emerged as the breakout star of the season, winning over viewers with his unwavering protection of his sister. The final weeks of Jenn's journey on The Bachelorette were riddled with chaos and controversy. The emotional conclusion to her search for love will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the most shocking moments in the franchise's history. But while viewers initially focused on Jenn's heartache, it quickly became clear that something far more disturbing was unfolding behind the scenes. It all started when Devin Strader, one of Jenn's final two suitors, seemed poised to win her heart, only to have his true nature come to light in the finale. Fans watched in horror as Devin's actions led to Jenn's heartbreak, and soon after, public outcry exploded. The situation only escalated when Devin posted a now-deleted Instagram Reel, sharing personal details about Jenn that many perceived as an act of revenge. It was a shocking breach of privacy, and the damage was done. The fallout from the finale was swift and fierce. Fans took to social media to demand accountability from the Bachelor franchise for failing to protect Jenn, and many questioned how Devin had made it so far in the competition. The discovery of an arrest record and a restraining order involving Devin only added fuel to the fire, and viewers were outraged that these revelations had been hidden while the show aired. Meanwhile, Marcus Sjoberg, Jen's other finalist, also faced his own set of accusations regarding his past behavior. Both of Jen's final two suitors were now under scrutiny, and it became clear that the production had overlooked serious red flags. The outrage directed at the show's producers and the suitors grew, but amidst this maelstrom of anger, one man stood tall and earned the respect of fans: James Tran, Jen's older brother. From the moment James Tran stepped onto the screen, it was evident that he had his sister's best interests at heart. He wasn't shy about expressing his concerns and protecting Jenn from what he perceived as potential heartbreak. As viewers watched the finale, many initially felt that James' approach was overbearing. He grilled both Devin and Marcus, openly questioning their intentions and reminding Jenn that she had a history of falling for emotionally unavailable men. For 2 long hours, James played the role of the cautious, protective older brother, and while some found his methods harsh, he wasn't wrong. As the truth about Devin and Marcus came to light, fans quickly realized that James had been right all along. In hindsight, his stern questioning and protective nature were not only justified but necessary. The same audience that had criticized him for being overprotective now praised him for his vigilance. James' tough love was on full display as he tried to shield Jenn from men he believed were untrustworthy. He refused to let his sister fall for the wrong guy without putting up a fight. His emotional intensity, once seen as over the top, quickly became the saving grace of the finale. He had been the only person truly looking out for Jen's emotional well-being, while the producers seemed more focused on creating drama. After the finale aired, fans and commentators took to social media to offer a collective apology to James Tran. Many admitted that they had initially judged him too harshly for his protective stance, only to realize he had been the only good guy on screen. His unwavering commitment to his sister's happiness had touched a nerve, especially in the wake of the revelations about Devin and Marcus. James had sensed what was coming long before the audience did, and his instinct to protect Jenn was praised as an act of pure love. One comment from a popular Bachelorette fan blog summed it up perfectly. In the first hour of the finale, Jenn's brother James seemed almost like a cop, grilling her suitors and repeatedly saying Jenn had a history of falling for emotionally unavailable men. In those scenes, it seemed like James was being overbearing and judgmental. "We're sorry we thought that, James." The morning after the finale, James was being lauded by viewers and critics alike for his calm, rational demeanor in the face of chaos. While the drama swirled around him, James remained grounded and focused on what truly mattered: his sister's happiness. Despite the tumultuous events of the finale and the public outcry that followed, James handled the situation with remarkable grace. Instead of unleashing his anger or frustration, as many might have expected, he issued a calm and measured statement on Instagram. In it, he expressed his disappointment in the way things had played out, but emphasized his support for Jenn and his hope that she would find happiness beyond the show. His response only further endeared him to fans. James had every right to be angry. After all, he had watched his sister be humiliated on national television. But instead of lashing out, he chose to take the high road, offering a message of support and love for Jenn. His ability to remain composed in the face of such public drama only solidified his status as a beloved figure in the Bachelorette world. James' presence on the show was a refreshing contrast to the toxic behavior exhibited by some of the suitors. He represented the kind of loyalty and protectiveness that many fans wished they saw more often in reality TV. While The Bachelorette is known for its romantic drama and love triangles, James brought a sense of realness to the show. His love for his sister was palpable, and his refusal to let her be mistreated struck a chord with viewers. In many ways, James' role on the show highlighted a deeper issue within the Bachelor franchise: the need for greater accountability when it comes to casting and vetting contestants. The fact that both of Jenn's final two suitors had questionable pasts raised serious concerns about the show's commitment to protecting its lead. James' involvement, however, was a reminder that not all reality TV figures are out for fame or drama. He was there for one reason: to look out for his sister. With the dust from the Bachelorette finale still settling, many fans have started speculating about Jenn Tran's future. Could he potentially become a part of the Bachelor franchise in a more official capacity? Could there be a spin-off that features him in a leading role? After all, The Bachelor is no stranger to capitalizing on breakout stars, and Jenn has certainly captured the audience's attention. While there's no confirmation of any such plans, it's clear that Jenn has earned a spot in the hearts of the Bachelorette fans. His genuine concern for Jenn, his calm under pressure, and his ability to speak the truth even when it wasn't easy have made him a fan favorite. Whether or not he continues to be involved with the franchise, his breakout moment on The Bachelorette will be remembered as one of the few bright spots in an otherwise tumultuous season. In the world of reality TV, it's not often that someone outside the core love triangle steals the show. But Jenn Tran did just that. His protective instincts, coupled with his calm demeanor in the face of mounting drama, made him a standout figure in Jenn Tran's season of The Bachelorette. While Jenn's journey ended in heartbreak and scandal, her brother James became the unexpected hero of the season, earning the admiration of fans and solidifying his place as a breakout star. As The Bachelorette continues to evolve, the legacy of Jenn Tran's protective role will linger, a reminder that sometimes the real stars of the show aren't the ones searching for love, but the ones protecting those who are.